Yes, we should take risk in life. Life itself is about risk. It's about taking risk. So sometimes I understand it's difficult for us to take chances at something or to take a risk at something, but failure is a master teacher. We should also be ready to fail. This the factor of unknown factor is what actually pull us back from taking risk. So, but if we are scared of failing, then we will be sitting on the fence and not taking any action. Failure, we should be able to accept it, embrace it, and learn from it. It's a master teacher. Failure is a master teacher. It teaches us to even do it better, and we learn through failure. So we should sometimes take risk, take a hard. I'm not saying you should take a stupid risk, but at least a reasonable risk, because even us living, we are taking a risk. When we step out of the door, when we step out of the house, we are taking risk. It mostly, all around us as a risk, all around us. So we are already taking risk. I'm just saying, sometimes we have to take a bigger risk, especially in determining, our goal, in achieving our goal, in going to the next level. We have to take risks. We also rely sometimes on our own intuition. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe that we can do it. If you don't believe in yourself, then I can't believe in you. So believe in yourself and take a risk. Because if you don't, the alternative is you not being happy with your position, of not being happy, not achieving your goal. How many times people has walk up to me and said they want to go to Africa. I want to go to Africa, but you want to go to Africa, but you don't want to take the risk of flying because it's too far, or because somebody said it's going to be all disease and it's going to be all this stuff that seems not to be existing. I mean, maybe it used to exist, but it's totally different, and it's not the picture of what Africa is. So, but people don't want to take that risk of, well, I heard this is how Africa is, and I'm not going to, I don't want to put myself in that, in that environment and all that. But I'm just saying that, life itself is full of risk. Life is random. Not certain. But there are some things that we can control. I'm not saying take a stupid risk, because I believe there are stupid risks, and I believe there are reasonable risks. So I'm taking, let us, develop the habit of taking a reasonable risk. For example, like investment. For example, like Bitcoin, the crypto Bitcoin in 2010. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, it was 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents. So if you put, let's say you put $5 into it, then you put $5 into it. So you probably get like what, 5 or 6 at least. You get how many, 10 of it, right? So now Bitcoin, as we are speaking, is $70,000. So if you invested $5, $5 in it, you have bought yourself almost 10, but 10, 20, 15, 50 Bitcoin. 50 Bitcoin. At least somewhere around 50 Bitcoin you bought. And each one of these right now is $70,000. So you are sitting on $500,000, way more than $500,000, just because somebody see the vision and took a risk. Took a risk at $5. I mean, maybe the person probably you don't even understand. I do not, because I didn't know about it then. Because I did not know about it then. But I'm just saying, but somebody somewhere took that risk. The same thing, Ethereum. Ethereum was 35 cents in 2010, 42 cents. 2010, and some people just took the risk of $5 and $10 and bought a bunch of them. And Ethereum now is almost $4,000. So I'm just saying that we need to take a risk, because life itself is full of risk. So we have to take a risk at things. We have to believe in our own intuition and take a decision. You want to go to Africa, plan it and execute the plan. Stick to the plan, execute the plan. Don't just want to wish in without a plan. Without a plan, you have to set a goal, plan for it, and stick to your plan and execute your plan. So I'm just using this video to say, sometimes we just have to take risk. We have to take chances at life. Either we believe it or not, we are doing it anyway. We are taking chances at life. We are doing, things that are not really sometimes the priority. But the priority to us, we are not. Sometimes we don't take the risk because we are afraid of failure. And failure, to me, I believe, is a master teacher. It teaches you, it proves you, it lets you know what your mistake is, and by the time you go through it, you have more knowledge, you learn more, and the more you learn, the more you earn, and the faster you learn, the faster you earn. Sometimes I don't want people to kind of look at the mentality of failing at a certain point of time and see it as the end. It's a teaching, mode. You are being taught, you are being pruned, you are being, fine tuned, you are being, taught the right way. So failure we should accept as much as we embrace, success. We should sometimes embrace, failure, because failure leads us is the road that we take that leads us into success. So believe in yourself, believe in your own intuition, believe that you can do it, and take a chance at it. We right now we're looking at our finances, and we're looking at, okay, what can we do? And I say this, that 8 to 9 job, it pays bills. That's all it does. It pays bill. It pays bill. But if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful financially, you have to invest, which means you have to expose yourself into certain things. You have to expose yourself into an endeavor. You have to take an action. How do we do that? If you do something that is different, something that is not, that will give you an edge, an edge, something that give you an edge, give you the room to success. Something that people has not have connectivity to yet. Maybe later on, just like I was saying about someone about Bitcoin, that bought it for 9 cents, because not everybody, not a whole lot of people has connectivity to it yet. And that was why it was that cheap of 9 cents. And it gave that person an edge. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of those people. I wish I was, but it gave them an edge into financial freedom, into financial liberty. Okay? Because not a lot of people has connectivity to that information yet. So we look for something that gives us connectivity, something that gives us an edge to achieve our goal. That is what I'm just saying. I'm just saying now we have to take, risk at life, because every day we wake up anyway, we take risk. And I want us to start taking risk on a priority, on our priority goal. Things that we choose as priority, that we should take a risk at it, and we should not be scared of failure. Failure is the master teacher. It teaches us, it proves us, it gives us the knowledge that we need to go to the next level. I'm just bringing this into us. All at the end of the day, we start making a good sense, a real sense for us as people, for us as community to be able to achieve our goal, and also to achieve our financial, freedom, or otherwise social life, just to have a quality of life. I believe we deserve that. I believe it's our goal to be able to do that. But when we exchange information, and we exchange ideas, and you empower me, and I empowered you, and we empower ourselves, then we all together as a community, as a race, we'll go to the next level. And this is just my goal. And we want you to support me in that era, in that endeavor, in that goal that I've set for myself. So I'm inviting you to join me on my Zoom space, myzoomspace.com. This is a platform where we can interact, where we can talk, we can discuss, you can pick a topic, we can rub mind in a positive way, rub feathers in a positive way, just to empower one another. This is my goal. So I'm inviting you, and I want you to join me in that journey. myzoomspace.com. Once again, myzoomspace.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out. I hope and I pray and I wish that you have a wonderful day until I see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.